this box we have my most anticipated delivery of 2023. I have waited over a year for this to be delivered, and today, together, we're going to unbox the limited run Radical Edition of Shredder's Revenge.
Get us! Rush trips! Not get your head! Oh yeah!
Hello again folks, and welcome back to a very special episode, as that's right, today we're going to be unboxing the Radical Edition of Shredder's Revenge from Limited Run Games for the Nintendo Switch. Now this is my most anticipated delivery of 2023 for many reasons. Last year this was one of my very favourite games released, and I had to get a physical copy of this game, and I wanted to go all out for this one. I love this game so much, and I wanted to go big, and there is no bigger way to go than for the Radical Edition from Limited Run Games. This limited edition in this box cost $199, and even worse now, I had to wait a year for this to be delivered, but trust me folks, the wait will be worth it. Just before we jump into this box, I want to remind you folks, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and please subscribe, as I put new videos out every Saturday live at 5, as well as bonus content throughout the week like this one. Now, let's crack this baby open. But just before we get into that unboxing of Shredder's Revenge, we have another delivery from Limited Run Games. I swear, these are like buses. You wait for ages for one to come along and then two come along at the same time. So let's jump into this one. And once again, this is a game I've been anticipatedly waiting for absolute ages. River City Girls Zero, and this is the retro edition of this game in this kind of SNES style case. And again, this is such a cool item. It just looks so cool. This is what I love about Limited Run. Like, I don't go for the special, or especially not the collector's editions of many of these games, but for games like River City Girls that I absolutely love. And if nothing else, if you do not buy games like this when they are first released, they become incredibly expensive. But this was not the only special edition in this box. There's also this special edition right here, Castlevania Requiem. And this is such a cool looking special edition, because it just looks like that kind of classic SNES Konami silver box art. I think this is super duper cool. This is a Castlevania game that I've never played before, and I think they exclusively re-released this for the PlayStation 4 through Limited Run, and it's super cool. And with a game like Castlevania again, I just want to go a little bit heavier and go for this special edition. Okay then folks, it has been 12 months. I think it's been long enough. Let's get into this one. I am so excited, and straight off the bat, this looks packaged absolutely fantastically, which is something you just come to expect from Limited Run Games. They really take the care and attention to package these games properly, because there is nothing worse than trying to wait 12 months for a game for it to turn up damaged. And we're going to get this out as carefully as possible. I think the easiest way to do this is probably going to be to turn it upside down and unveil what I've waited for 12 months for. You have probably seen this before. I am seeing it. You can see it's got cardboard inserts all the way around. The card has dropped out because of course we do get a card of each one. Also a thank you card from Limited Run, which, spoiler alert, has a 5% off your next order. So I will not be showing you that code. I'm saving that for myself. But straight away, this thing looks super cool. Let's get the plastic off this and really take a moment to take this in. This is a good looking collector's edition. This looks super cool. This has definitely been worth the wait, and I think it's just going to get better the further we jump into this unboxing. With every Limited Run numbered game, you get a trading card. There's normally 3 or 4 designs for each game, and for this game, of course, they've gone for a trading card for each of the turtles. Now, for me, personally, I prefer to have got the Michelangelo card because he is a party dude, but I have got the Raphael card, and this looks super nice. I just love little bits like this added into the games, but of course, it's all about the game. And let's just get this slipcase off. And you can see that looks really nice by itself, but it's just the artwork on this game. It's so incredibly cool. It just has that 80s TMNT vibe I just love so much. It's just such a well put together, strong, thick cardboard collector's edition. I just can't wait to jump deeper into this one. Take a look at this collector's edition, and this box is absolutely beautiful, but the thing is, it's what's inside this box which is truly, truly breathtaking. And I'm going to slowly go through all of the extra bits that come with this amazing collector's edition. And to be honest, this first thing is something I didn't know came with the collector's edition. I'm sure you can probably guess what it is, but how awesome is it that this comes with a strategy guide for Shredder's Revenge? Like, these are a dying art form. Less and less games these days are coming with strategy guides, and this is like a thick, hardback strategy guide. And like, you can see inside, the artwork on this is just absolutely fantastic. Like, for a collector's edition, this is easily one of the best strategy guides I've ever seen. Let's jump a little deeper into this collector's edition and see what we can pull out next. And next up, we're going to go with one of my favourites, the steelbook. And this one is like embossed as well. And again, this is a really, really nice looking steelbook. Probably one of the best Switch steelbooks I've ever seen. Even has a print inside. And yeah, this is a really nice addition to this collector's edition. Let's jump even deeper into this box, and there's an item in here which I've been meaning to pick out for a long while. I'm going to jump straight into it now. It is this vintage Tmnt figure. Yes, this is a brand new action figure, but I remember owning these action figures back in the 80s, and this is exactly how they looked, and this is so cool. Like, this Shredder figure is super, super awesome. I literally had this figure back in the 80s. This is definitely one of the coolest items from this collector's edition. Let's continue jumping in, and we have some smaller pieces inside here as well. As we have a poster. I'm not going to pull the poster fully out just because we all know when you pull these posters out, they are a nightmare to put back together. And this is one of those collector's editions that just keeps giving. And we had the figure, yeah? How cool is this? The game is on this blister card like a figure. This is such a cool way to have a Switch game. Like, I think all Switch games should be sold like this. This is so incredibly cool. It actually has a bit at the back so you can get the game out without wrecking the packaging. But the thing is, I mainly play this game digitally. I bought a digital copy of this game because I could not wait the 12 months for this to be delivered. But this is a thing of absolute beauty. This is just a collector's edition that keeps giving. There's even more stuff in here. And again, this is everything I seem to pull out. I just think this is the new coolest bit. But this is a really, really cool bit. This is a miniature version of the Turtles arcade machine if they made a Shredder's Revenge arcade machine. And this thing lights up. It has USB connectivity. It is non-functioning, but again, this is a super, super cool element for this collector's edition. As well as the steelbook for this game, we also have a slipcase. So with this slipcase, you can put both the steelbook and the standard version of the game within here. So when Limited Run did the limited edition copy of this game, this is what you got. It had the steelbook and the standard edition of the game, but of course, with the special collector's edition, you get this awesome blister pack. It's really cool. They've given you so many options for this game. I'm trying to jump in here and see if there's anything else in here. I think we're down to mainly cardboard and the big coup de grace for the end. No, it keeps giving. Another slipcase. So this time is a slipcase that looks like a VHS tape. Again, this is what I mean about limited run games. Is cool little features like this that just make these collector's editions worth the hefty price tag. We have 2 items left in this box, and if you have played Shredder's Revenge, you will know it has an absolutely amazing soundtrack, and thankfully, you get a copy of that soundtrack on CD. This is an absolutely amazing soundtrack. One thing about the Turtles games, like Turtles in Time, the old arcade games, they all had an amazing soundtrack, but for my money, this one is the best. We have 1 item remaining in this collector's edition, and for me, this was the item that really cinched the deal for me. This, for me, makes this collector's edition worthwhile. It is this absolutely amazing 3D picture. This is so cool. Like, with a lot of my collector's editions, I keep them sealed and like boxed so I can keep all the bits in there, but for me, this is really tempting to have on display. It just looks so incredibly cool, and is without a doubt my favourite part of this amazing collector's edition. There we have it then, folks. That was my unboxing of the quite literally breathtaking Shredder's Revenge Radical Edition from Limited Run Games. It does have a heavy price tag and is long since sold out, but with the literal table worth of stuff that comes in this collector's edition, I think it is worth the high price tag. And for a game like Shredder's Revenge, I wanted to go all out and limited run. Let me do that. It is an amazing game. If you haven't played it, definitely check it out. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and as always, keep playing the game. See y'all soon.